people at home, introduce yourself, you know what I'm saying, your name, and what the relation you are to Willie.
Well, you can call me Bay, but my street name, people call me Coop. It's like 100 of us out here, but you know what I'm saying? It's only really one that just really stood out, you know what I'm saying? And that's my big brother. His name Willie, you know. Man, we came up right in North Memphis, man, right off Jackson and Hollywood, right off Merton, called College Park, little small neighborhood, you know. We seen a lot of stuff over there. And my brother, as a kid growing up, it's kind of amazing, man. It's like, man, you don't really run across too many people. You know what I'm saying? That's a kid, but got the mind state of a grown person. You feel me? I'm talking about Willie was type of person, man. You can give Willie $5 today. Willie had that same $5 next month. He will not spend it. He will sit on that money. He will save all his money. No cap. I'm talking about type of dude. We go to the popsicle truck. Ain't none of us got no money. But dude keep money. He gonna buy everybody something off the popsicle truck. You feel me? Because he always saved his money. And man, that was just something that a lot of people admired about him as a kid. But most things people admired about him as a kid is that he had the mind state to lead. I mean, he can lead 100 people his age, probably, you know what I'm saying, people a couple more older than him. Because the game he had from the people he had been around as a kid, you know? The way we grew up. You feel me?
So,
man, his personality, man, the way he carried himself, man, because, man, we could, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody follow Willie, man. Like, if Willie thought of something like, look, man, we finna go camp out in the woods all night. Man, everybody following Willie because they know he know where to go. He know the right spot. He know he gonna set up. You feel me? On some, man, you know what I'm saying, on some real shit. I mean, it have been plenty of times, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, Willie done been the leader, and I don't even know how the hell he become the leader. You feel me? It's just that people just was willing to follow him because the way he thought and the way he carried himself, man. I mean, it have been times where, like, man, I give y'all the time, man. I was 4 years old, man. 4 years old now. Broke in my first house, man, when I was 4. Following my brother, man. No cap. Man, we hit $100,000 lick, man. As kids. But we were so sloppy that our next door neighbor found out that we had this money. You feel me? We would have never knew that money was over there if Willie wasn't doing what he was doing. Willie was over there every day. He was watching this man sell dope. He watching this man trap the whole time. He don't know. Willie was watching him. As soon as he found the perfect opportunity, man, he led us over there, man. We were like, what the crap? It's crazy, but people don't understand the mind state he had, man. He was a child, but he was observing and looking around, and he knew what was going on. Maybe people ain't have an idea, or, you know what I'm saying, that he thought, or, you know what I'm saying, that he knew what was going on. But he knew what was going on, man. It's like, I really can't explain, you know what I'm saying, his leadership, man. It's just like, I don't know, it was like natural, man. It's like, this man, like, it wasn't one time where he led us to something. We was like, man, you bullshitting. It was always, because he always had mapped it out. He always had did his homework, and he always knew it was there. You feel me? It have been times we done went stole brand new power wheels out people's yard. They don't even know where the power wheels at. He done brought it back to the house and spray painted them. We done spray painted all the power wheels. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little elaboration on the child story, and he don't, man, it don't get no better than what he was, man. I mean, when you got a person at the age of a child, I mean, you know what I'm saying, that's actually a young teenager, but he carrying a whole household. You feel me? You don't meet too many people like that, man, and he always had this, you know what I'm saying, mindset is, you know what I'm saying, I'm already in the streets, so ain't no need for y'all to be in the streets. Like me and my younger sister, he would never let us get in the streets, but me, you know me, I forced my way into the streets, you feel me? But other than that man ain't want nobody in the streets. He wanted to be the only person in the streets because he felt like if anybody was gonna take a bullet, it was gonna be him, for, you know what I'm saying, for us, you feel me? What I can say, man, it's one of the, you know what I'm saying, most crazy experience, but one of the most best experiences in my life, man. to see my brother and my mama click up and, you know, jump in these streets together, man. I mean, that's just not something you see every day, man. And, you know, it's like, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, they don't really know how deep it go, man. Me, my brother, and my mama done been in the interrogation room before. I'm talking about all three of us. You feel me? And I was scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I was terrified. But, man, I'm gonna tell you what. I look back and I seen my mama smiling, man. And it fucked me up. I'm like, damn, we in the worst position ever. And she's smiling. You feel me? Man, strength came from nowhere, man. I'm talking about, I got so strong from seeing this lady smile, you feel me? And knowing, you know what I'm saying, that it's gonna be okay. Cause that's what she always told me. She's like, babe, as long as you alive, they can't do nothing to you. You always got another chance, babe. You feel me? So when she smiled, man, and I seen that, it was like, man, I ain't telling y'all shit. I ain't know what I'm saying. I'm straight, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying, back to the story though, dude, you know what I'm saying, and his family and the people around him, man, he always took care of everybody around him. He looked out for everybody around him, you feel me? Especially his family first and foremost. Like, you know what I'm saying, that was his number one priority, man, to make sure his family not out here doing the same shit he doing, because he was making the sacrifices to make sure that we won't have to be out there. You feel me? And you don't get that many people out here like that that's gonna make the sacrifice for people around them, let alone their household. You feel me? Man, the first time I really found out that my brother was out here, man, I was a hothead. I had jumped in the streets and I had did some shit. And it got back to him. You feel me? And he told me, he was like, look, bro, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I know you out here trying to make your name and shit, man, but these folks, you know what I'm saying, they know me. You know what I'm saying? They fear me. You feel me? He said the only reason they being, you know what I'm saying, so leaning on you is because they know I'm coming. If anything happened to you, bro, I'm coming. You feel me? And after he told me that, and I started looking around and just paying attention, man, I had to understand he already had these people under his wing. You feel me? These people was already his people. He was already helping them. They was already making moves together. You feel me? So that little time right there when I jumped out there and did that real ignorant shit, and he set me down and like told me, like, you know what I'm saying, really got me to, you know what I'm saying, realize like, bruh, the only reason you able to do the shit you're doing is because of me. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of people that respected him. You feel me? But I didn't really take heed to it till I jumped out there and I did some really, really, really dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? When I had hopped out there and did that dumb shit, man, I with my cousin. There was a young nigga, he was constantly bragging about a nigga house he was cleaning. He was cleaning this guy's house, you feel me? Washing his dishes, mopping his floor, sweeping and shit. But he, you know what I'm saying, he was telling us that the mind was moving weight, you feel me? And we young, we just want a piece of the pie. You feel me? So, man, we linked up with him one night, man. We got him in the car. And he started, you know what I'm saying, trying to cop out. He was like, nah, man, I'm straight. I don't want to rob him. I don't want to do it no more. So my cousin, he kind of upped on him. You feel me? He was like, man, look, bro, we came all the way out here. We done got you in the car. We did all this. Ain't no turning back. So he was like, fuck it, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He went on. And I ain't gonna lie, he set the move up for us. You feel me? He set the move up for us. It was sweet. We got everything set up, station, you know what I'm saying, head out, waiting on the guy to come down the street. You know what I'm saying? He kind of drunk. We like, oh man, it's perfect. You feel me? So once he get ready, like, going his driveway, we step out the house next door. We like, hey man, what's up, man? We got this TV for sale. You want to buy a TV? He like, damn, y'all got a TV for sale? He like, yeah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that junk. But he was about to buy the TV without plugging it up. And our whole objective was to get in the house. So, you know what I'm saying? Man, we like, man, we ain't got no power over here. Man, we need to plug it up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make sure this junk work. He like, yeah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can come in. So, I was the first person going in the door, man. On my way in the door, I guess he kind of felt it. So when he turned around and seen my cousin had already drawn his gun, he kind of elbowed me, and I fell back into my cousin. When I fell back into my cousin pulled the trigger, and he shot the guy in the mouth. My gun jammed. I'm still trying to unjam my gun. I was about to shoot back up in the house for no reason. And the lick was already fucked up. But, like, man, like I said, it was God working at night. I had a 30-round clip in a Glock 42. It was in decop, laying in the grass. God intervened, because I know the only way that Glock jammed was by the grace of God. I shot that gun 1,000,000 times. I shot at people 1,000,000 times. But that one night, that gun failed me. And I really think it was God working, man, because we could have killed that man. And we would have been in jail for the rest of our life fucking with that dude, man. And come to find out, he was one of my brother's friends. They had been fighting dogs with each other for years. You feel me? But I hadn't known that. You know what I'm saying? Hadn't known that. I never seen this dude at our house. He never came around our house. You feel me? So I ain't think my brother knew him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he knew him. So once all this shit expired, not even 2 hours later, my brother called. He like, man, why y'all do this shit? We like, what, man? We trying to play the, you know what I'm saying, play the fence. He like, nah, man, y'all bullshitting. Y'all done went around here and robbed my guy, man. You feel me? He ain't doing shit but getting him some money. You feel me? We like, man, what the fuck? Damn, I would've fucked up. So he come down there, I ain't gonna lie, he chop us up, you know what I'm saying? He get on our ass and shit. But the whole time, I'm not knowing, this guy know that I'm a hothead. So he done took his initiative and he put $10,000 on my head. And I'm running around. I didn't even know. I think I was out thugging for at least almost a year, man, without even know this man got money on my head. But the only reason I feel like he ain't really get me, because he made the hit from behind jail. And I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of guys in my hood that'll do something, but they ain't just, jump out there like that. But it was just the fact that I'm out here doing this dumb shit, and I'm out here fucking off. And I think I'm thinking I'm doing something, but I'm not. I'm thinking I'm making a name for myself, but I'm not. I'm really shitting on my big brother name, you feel me? Cause they like, damn, Will, you feel me? Why the fuck your little brother around here robbing me? We getting all this money together, we doing all this shit together, you feel me? But I was a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know no better. I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, play out what I seen what was going on around me, and not knowing the whole time that this man got mad respect, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying, that's one thing I gotta understand, you know what I'm saying, gotta take my head out to him, man, because he fucking with motherfuckers. I'm talking about, they love him to death, but they ain't never been to his house before. And I ain't never seen nothing like that a day in my life, man. Because most people that, if they fuck with somebody, you gonna at least see them one time at your house. Man, this man never had this man at our house, not one time. But it was his guy, man. And it was crazy, man. What had expired, man. And that's when I really found out that my brother had the respect that he had, because I went out on a limb, and I didn't even like I actually thought that I was finna get away with this. I didn't think nobody I was gonna leave back to me. You feel me? But me not knowing that this man already out here, he already moving around, not knowing that this man in a built relationship with damn near all these people around here that already got money. You feel me? He, you know what I'm saying? He contributing into them getting more money. You feel me? So for me to even jump out here and make a cross like that, they, you know what I'm saying, they kind of, you know what I'm saying, put a, you know what I'm saying, stain on his name a little bit. You feel me? If I could say anything, you feel me, man, it's more like inspiration, but our bond really came from us being all we got. You feel me? That's what our bond was built off of. He like, little bro, you my little brother. You feel me? So I'ma look out for you. You feel me? And that's what our bond was built on, man. On, man, that real love of wanting to see your brother survive and have whatever that he want to have. You feel me? That's what our bond was built on, man. It was built on, you know what I'm saying, love, on some real shit. And I ain't never, you know what I'm saying, and it didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, let me see, how can I explain this, man? It wasn't even that, you know what I'm saying, love that you was, you know what I'm saying, like you got for a family member. It's the type of love that, you know, man, that it's like, damn, how can I explain this shit, man? It's so crazy, man. It's like words can't explain. Like the love that dude had, and, you know what I'm saying, that he made you reflect back to him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was so thorough, you know what I'm saying, so authentic. You feel me? That you couldn't be fake, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Flogging to him, man. You had to be 100. So our bond was really just built off, you know what I'm saying? Us wanting to be there for each other, you know what I'm saying? Protect each other and always look out for each other, man. That's what our bond was really built on, man. Because that's what he always instilled in me. He's like, shit, man, you my little brother, man. You all I got, little bro. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? That made me look at him like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? This, you know what I'm saying? This all I got. You feel me? Big bro gonna look out for me. He gonna take care of me, man. And you know what I'm saying? That's really what our bond was built on. But what he meant to me, man, was like, you know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying? I could say everything, man. I mean, you ever like looked up to some person, man, looked up to somebody, man, and they, you know what I'm saying? They carry themselves the way you want to carry yourself. They present themselves the way you want to present themselves. You know what I'm saying? Present yourself. You feel me? Yep. Man, the first time I stole it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The first time I stole that junk, man, I ain't gonna lie. The first time I was looking at that junk, I was like, damn, he going to work. I said, man, I'm gonna hop in this junk. The first time I stole it, you feel me?
But what is it?
Huh?
For the people that so they know.
Ah, man, it was a Chevy Caprice on 24s. You know what I'm saying? Painted sky blue with a blue rag top, dark blue rag top on that junk. Yeah, I had my crept that junk the first time, you feel me? Ignorance, you feel me? Because, you know, man, you step out, you know what I'm saying, you ride out of something like that, everybody gonna know, like, damn, you know what I'm saying, people pulling down, thinking I'm Willie, you feel me? So they didn't call him like, man, your brother in your shit, you feel me? He ain't call me, he ain't did shit, he ain't say, look, bro, why the fuck you on my car? None of that shit.
He already knew.
You feel me?
He knew what was gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying, he get back home, he like, damn, this nigga threw the car cover for my shit and everything. He like, he ain't never been in it. You feel me? He come in the house, he like, damn, man, you had fun today? I'm like, yeah, man, school was straight. He like, motherfucker, I ain't talking about no school. Motherfucker been calling me all day talking about you riding around in my shit. Riding my shit. You feel me? But he told me, though, he was like, look, bro, I ain't fucked up about you driving that car, man. That car don't mean shit to me, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? He said, man, you gotta be careful, man. He said, man, cause motherfucker snitch you up out that car and kill you, little bro, and I don't want that to happen to you, man, on some real shit. But, yeah, man, speaking on that day I had jumped in his shit, though, man. After that, he used to let me ride that jump, man. After I had learned, you feel me? Cause I stole that jump the first time. But man, there's one thing I can say about my blood though, man. Material shit never meant nothing to us, man. This shit always came to us because the way we carry ourselves and the way we present ourselves, man. I mean, I know motherfuckers probably would have got damn near, you know what I'm saying? They skin tore off them for jumping in the car of that magnitude, that, you know what I'm saying, expensive. You feel me?
Facts.
But man, our family was built on that, man. That material shit ain't mean nothing, man. Yeah, man, like this old saying, man. It's like once a street nigga try to switch up, they die, man. And sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. But in my case, it's true with my big brother Willie. You feel me? Because I had seen my brother do a lot of shit. Pick up a lot of guns, you know what I'm saying, do a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, off the wall shit. But man, his last days, man, like, you know what I'm saying, like a year before he, you know what I'm saying, like a year, like before he actually, you know what I'm saying, died, man, this dude was reading books. And it kind of threw me off because I used to read, you feel me, but I wasn't reading the stuff that he was reading, you feel me. When I started reading what he was reading, I was like, damn, what the hell? It's crazy, but man, he had started becoming a totally different person. Like a totally like he had changed his mind state up and everything, man. He had started trying to go legit. Like trying to do like real legit shit. Something that you would never see Willie doing, cause Willie always been the sneaky criminal type, man. He always got some going, some kind of little scheme. Don't nobody know about it. You feel me? Yeah, man, but yeah, like I wanna say, man, seeing that progress and seeing him change, like, you know what I'm saying, like in the year before he died, man, and the way he was carrying himself and the shit that he was trying to accomplish, man, it was crazy, man, because he had a plan. He was like, look, bro, man, next year, man, we finna move to Atlanta, man. These folks got all these black-owned business and stuff down there. We finna go down there, open up some shit up. You feel me? And I had never seen bro on some shit like that. I really don't know, you feel me? Because dude always had plans inside his head, but he had, you know what I'm saying, he elaborated just like he wanted to open a business, some kind of, you know what I'm saying, some kind of black-owned business. And he felt like Atlanta was the place because it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's predominant black businesses down there.
Okay. Now, what you finna elaborate on?
Oh, yeah, I finna elaborate on him, man, talking to me when he get drunk, man. It's like one day, man, we was outside, man. He out there drinking. He got his Remy and his orange juice and his Red Bull. He out there, he drinking and shit. And I had just pulled up, man. He was like, look, bro, come on, man, let me holler at you, man. And me, I'm knowing he drunk, but he always spit real shit when he drunk, you feel me? So this particular night, man, he was like, look, bro, I done figured it out, man. I was like, man, what you figure out, bro? He was like, man, I figure out how I'ma die. And he told me, he was like, man, I'm too fucking loyal, bro. He was like, man, it ain't not one time that I can say I done been disloyal to one of my niggas, bro. He said, every time my niggas get into it at the club, I'm the first one to step up and tell a nigga, you ain't beefing with nobody but me now, what's up? He said, man, there been times with y'all where I done pushed y'all to the side and told a nigga, look, man, you dealing with me, what's up? You feel me? He said, man, I'm always the one willing to take a bullet. I'm always the one willing to take a fall just so my people won't have to, man. He said, man, that's gonna be the death of me, my loyalty, man. And it came true, man. He passed trying to help some other people get money that really wasn't even worth going out on a limb for. Well, in my eyes, I can say in my eyes, it probably said different with him or the people he was around, the crowd he had, you feel me? I felt like they was using him, but he felt like they was benefiting him in some kind of way. And they probably was, you know, because I don't know, you know what I'm saying, the full extent of what he had going on with the people he was around and the people he, you know what I'm saying, he died, you know what I'm saying, around, you feel me?
So tell me.
Man, my big cousin, I can't say his name. I don't even want to say his name because he don't even, you know what I'm saying, mean that much to me now. Even though he did back then, he was like our mentor, man. And I ain't gonna lie, he gave Willie the game and it trickled down, you know what I'm saying, to me and the other people that was around me, man. And my brother had so much loyalty for him that it was crazy. And he died being loyal to this guy, trying to get this guy some money, man. And you know what I'm saying? This is a story on what happened. That was just the backdrop, you know, on leading up to what's finna come up. You feel me? Like my brother, he was man, he was on the trying to get some information on the lick to help somebody out, man. What's crazy? That the guys that he was with was the guys that was the target. The people weren't even looking for him. They was looking for the guys that he was with. Supposed to get some information, man, from a little source. You feel me? But my cousin, you know what I'm saying? I guess when the source pulled up, they hopped out the car to go holler at the source. And my brother had so much shit going on. They, you know what I'm saying? They say he was on a phone call. You feel me? So I guess that's why he wasn't alert. You feel me? I guess somebody, they caught the drop on him. They rolled up. They saw the car. The people, like, I guess they ain't looking in the car to see who was in the car. They just seen the car and sprayed the motherfucker. So happy it's just him sitting in it. And the main people that was the target ain't even get hit. You feel me?
So actually, the gunshots was meant for somebody else.
Yeah, gunshots meant for somebody else, man.
It wasn't even meant for him.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something crazy on top of that, man. My brother got killed in front of church. You feel me? A preacher prayed over him before he died. You feel me? Don't that many people get that? You feel me? Don't that many people get someone to pray over them, especially a preacher? You know what I'm saying? To talk to God for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take care of this young man. Please see this young man into, you know what I'm saying, the heavenly gates. You feel me? And that's crazy, man, because even though my brother had did a lot of crazy shit and wild shit, it was always to benefit him and the people around him. He ain't never make a move or tried to make a move that was only gonna benefit him. He always saw the bigger picture. So by him being loyal and trying to help everybody around him, man, he lost his life in front of a church, man. Man, I was sitting at the house, right? Man, we be doing so much shit that, man, we got to the point we wouldn't even watch the news no more. I was flicking over every channel I mean, I was flicking on every channel but the news, man. Somebody drove all the way from Covington, Tennessee, just to pull up at my doorstep and knock on my door and tell me my brother had got killed. And I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, it's all on the news and everything. So I switched the news on in the house, like, damn, what the fuck? So then when I made my way to the crime scene, man, and seeing what had happened, and it was so crazy, man. I was so mad at myself for not even stopping on the news the whole time, man. The whole time I was flicking over my brother's death, man. Because every time I watch the news, it's always somebody I know, or it's always in the area that I'm familiar with. And then one day, man, I think I want to say about 1 or 2 o'clock in the noon when it happened, man. Yup. It's just the crazy part right there. That's the twist, man. Imagine thinking about your family, you know what I'm saying? Because my brother be gone 2-3 days at a time, man. He, you know what I'm saying? He that type of person, you feel me? He'll be gone 2-3 days at a time. He be like, damn, at least call, you feel me? But that day, man, I was flicking through them channels, man. I wish and hope so much that I would at least just stopped on the damn news one time. Just so I, you know what I'm saying, would able to see it, you know what I'm saying, know myself instead of somebody driving all the way from Covington, Tennessee, which is an hour and some change away from Memphis, just to tell me my brother had got killed. Yeah, that was like, you know what I'm saying, that was like the shock and the twist for me right there, man. Flicking over them goddamn channels. Yeah, man, I just want to say, man, Willie, my OG, man, he's one of the most inspirational persons, you know what I'm saying, inspirational people I've been around. And a lot of people have been around, man, you know. I mean, he might not be known in your hood, you know what I'm saying, but he known in mine. And it might not be people around you that love him, but I guarantee you, it's a million people that love him. I just met one last night that I didn't even know. A guy, you feel me? Was way younger than me. I'm talking about he probably was like 10 or 8 years old. You feel me? But he called me last night at 1 or 2 in the morning, and he just was talking to me, man, about my big brother. On some real shit. And it kind of blew me away. That's what he wanted to talk about. I'm like, damn. And he was like, yeah, man, your brother, man. He like, man, it's so crazy that Willie died, man. You know what I'm saying? I miss Willie, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, Willie was the only person, man, that ain't want to see me in the streets, man. He said, that's crazy, man. And I had to tell him, I like, man, he was like that to everybody, bro. It's just crazy that he was like that to you. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that.
Wow.
Yeah, man, this is what I want to wrap up at, man. Just want to say, man, just, you know what I'm saying, getting this out, you know what I'm saying, and elaborating on this, man, it was kind of good, man, to get this, you know what I'm saying, this person out here, man, because he real, you know what I'm saying, real respected, you know what I'm saying, out here. A lot of people might not know, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people do know. And for the ones that do know, man, I want to say I love y'all, man, and I appreciate y'all, man. You feel me? And I know he appreciate y'all, man, because I know y'all still keeping his name alive, man.